everyone. Thanks for watching Mid-Morning. Many workers took on more duties during the pandemic.
You're not going to believe it. The more work you had to do during a pandemic, people are more stressed out and anxious. Boy, knock me over with a feather. I was shocked to read this research. Of course people are more anxious.
Anecdotally, we've been thinking that. But yeah, now there's numbers to back it up. A survey of about 7,000 workers in June 2020 and again in January of this year say that by January, there was a 52% rise in burnout and 20% rise in disrupted sleep and 15% rise in work-related stress. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, it's the most obvious thing ever, right? Of course people are more stressed out. And things are going on in two ways. And I think all of us, and certainly employers, are going to have to navigate this as we re-enter a more normal workload, right? But on the one hand, about 20% of the people they surveyed picked up caregiving duties as well. So like doing distance learning with their kids. So when you're doing that and you're trying to figure out work from home, like of course you're going to be more stressed out. But even for people who didn't pick up caregiving duties, so many people ended up taking on additional duties at work for a multitude of reasons, right?
Right. Yeah. Sometimes there were cutbacks in the company, whatever. Things change. But, you know, the word that was going in my head big time, Jason, this morning when I was reading through this research was boundaries. You know, hopefully at this point in the pandemic, we've learned to set some boundaries, whether it's here's when my workday ends, because it's gotten really blurry, or, you know, working at home.
Well, and that's the thing, right? I think people... So I think about my wife, who works from home and has worked from home for, years. I don't know, 15 years or so.
Yeah.
When she started working from home, she did some preparation for it. You know, what's the best way to do this? How do I set up my office? How do I set up my work day? And everyone else who ended up working from home, there was no preparation. There was no time to think through how to do it. You just had to do it, and you're trying to navigate also your kids at home and trying to teach them how to, you know, log on to Schoology or Google Meetings or whatever, which if you have, you know, a first or second grader, like good luck. What I wonder when we get back, you know, most people are going to come back to work in the fall. All the kids are going to go back to school. What will be the residual effect? You know, are people going to be more resentful because they feel like they were taken advantage of during the pandemic? Are they going to have different expectations as to workload? I don't know. Like, it'll be curious what we see.
Yeah, I think we've built some resiliency, though.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. And people are probably going to have to come back to work to a certain degree, right? Unless you have the opportunity to go overseas. College students often have that opportunity to study abroad.
Yeah, this is so cool. Listen here, okay? Now there's a new company and it's offering adults the opportunity for a study abroad type experience. This is it. It's a 4-week chapter theme. That's kind of how it works. So it's about $3,000 and you go to different countries, you learn different skills. Maybe you're going to learn a new language, how to make homemade pasta in Italy. I mean...
It's called Sojourn.
Wow.
S-O-J-R-N, because, you know, it's way cooler if you don't have vowels in it.
Yeah.
So this is for the young people.
No, it's not. Come on, let's do it.
Well, I think, too. I mean, more people are staying single later in life, more
You're
than ever.
young?
So, yeah.
Yes. So when you do this?
Absolutely, 100%. I mean, obviously, our work doesn't afford this, but I think so many people do.
Yeah.
Could this not be for older or middle-aged people too that have kids that are headed off to college or perhaps adult kids?
I just assumed because they had no vowels in it.
Totally.
They were marketing this to the millennials. This is for the youngs.
Probably millennials. But the only rule is you have to be over 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's what your money gets you. You get a workspace with Wi-Fi, which is actually a big deal when you think about going overseas. Often that is the challenge, right? Trying to find a good space with Wi-Fi. You get a local host to kind of guide you around a little bit. There is a curriculum as well, and that's sort of what Susan Elizabeth was referring to. There's a Spanish language 4-week chapter in Medellin, mental wellness in Bali, philosophy in Greece. Pretty cool. It sounds fantastic.
One of my biggest regrets, and I don't have many in life, was that when I was just coming out of college, there was an opening for a tenure track professor job in Australia. So I could go to a cool country at a very exotic spot in the world, still be able to speak English and talk about weather, and I did not apply for it. Instead, I went into television.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And here we are talking about people who do those things.
Did you study abroad, Suze?
Yes, I did. I was in Rome, Italy. What about
Yeah.
you?
No, I never did. I spent a summer in New York, which is like a foreign country for a guy from the Midwest. But I spent a summer interning at the network. But
it did feel like, okay, if you weren't able to study abroad for whatever reason, that stage of life was gone. So the idea
Yeah.
that, hey, maybe not.
Your second chance.
Yeah, because you're trying to stretch your vacation days to get overseas and everything like that, but to think like you can submerge yourself in culture and keep advancing in your career.
Well, so here's what I'm thinking. CBS, Viacom CBS, a great company to work for, now
Wonderful.
owns Network 10 in Australia.
Hey.
Based in Sydney. I
There
assume
you go.
they have weather on Network 10 in
Make the
Sydney,
pitch now,
Australia.
Mike.
I think
Bob
that,
Backish, I would be happy to relocate for the benefit of Viacom
sure,
CBS.
for the company. It's
What
for
a
them.
guy.
Yeah.
What a guy.
You know how to get me. You
Are all
Slack me or
do all
call
the
me.
fronts go in the other direction in Australia?
They do.
Yeah.
Lows go in the other direction. It's very exciting. I think I could handle it.
Yeah,
Sure.
you can figure it out.
Okay.
Just hit the reverse button.
Oh,
on
I'm
your
being
weather
told
maps.
I can do that, but I still also need to do weather here.